Welcome to Episode 3 of Adam's Insights. Today, we follow Natomis deeper into the Library of Congress 2025, where the Black Stone Tablet unlocks a new portal to the River of Oblivion. Guided by Osiris, the god of resurrection, and the White Owl, Natomis faces the transformative power of forgiveness. Prepare for a journey that will lift your heart. Wings of Mercy.
Library of Congress, Washington, D.C., mid-May 2025, 9:15 a.m. In a secluded archive room of the Library of Congress, morning light filters through a dusty, narrow window. Natomis sits on an old wooden chair, its floral carved legs creaking under his weight. The walls, lined with shelves heavy with leather-bound books and manuscripts, exude the scent of aged paper and dry ink, as if guarding forgotten eras. A tarnished brass lamp with a cracked green shade casts a faint yellow glow, tracing wavering shadows like silent specters on the scratched wooden table. In Natomis's hands rests the Black Stone Tablet, palm-sized and glossy as a midnight river. Its hieroglyphic carvings, interlocking circles, a hexagonal eye, and the radiant sun symbol from his lesson in self-awareness pulse with celestial blue light, like veins of hidden life. Natomis, his tousled black hair falling over his forehead and brown eyes shadowed with unease, stares at the tablet. His heart beats erratically, as if the lesson of self-awareness has opened a door to deeper questions. The air is still, thick with the scent of ancient wood and dust. The silence, broken only by a faint hum from the tablet, as if its symbols whisper in an eternal tongue. Suddenly, a soft flutter of wings pierces the quiet. Natomis looks up to see the white owl perched on the table's edge. Its snow-white feathers glow silver under the lamp, its golden eyes gleaming like twin stars. "You've seen your shadow, seeker of light," its words echo in his mind, a crystal-clear thought. But seeing is not enough. You must free yourself from the burdens of the past. Are you ready for the trial of forgiveness?
Natomis swallows hard, his heart tightening. The lesson of self-awareness revealed his fear of inadequacy. But forgiveness, for himself and others, feels like a bridge over a dark abyss. Memories flood in. A forgotten promise to help a friend with a school project, harsh words flung at his father in frustration, guilt for ignoring his younger sister's tears after a lost game. His grip tightens on the tablet, fingers trembling, as a familiar vortex pulls at his consciousness, his soul slipping from his body. The room dissolves in a swirl of light and shadow, leaving his body seated while his spirit travels to another realm. River of Oblivion, ancient Egypt, time unknown. Natomis opens his eyes on the bank of the River of Oblivion, its emerald green waters flowing gently under a crimson sunset sky, like eternity's tears in silent motion. The river is wide, its surface mirroring the sunset's hues, deep red, fiery orange, and soft purple, in a mesmerizing tapestry that ripples with each breeze. The bank is covered in soft grass, swaying in the warm wind, scented with wild jasmine, wet clay, and a hint of sweet papyrus. Tall palm trees line the river, their fronds whispering forgotten myths. In the sky, white birds circle slowly, their wings glinting like diamonds in the fading light. The air is warm and lightly humid, and the river's gentle murmur, a healing lullaby, fills the space with profound peace. Before Natomis stands a majestic figure, his dark green robe flowing like water, adorned with golden threads resembling sinking sun rays. On his chest, silver wings glow softly, woven from moonlight. In his right hand, a golden scepter studded with an ankh. In his left, a clay tablet etched with intricate patterns like a map of the soul. His bronze skin shimmers under the sunset, his serene face bearing both sorrow and wisdom, his eyes deep as the river itself, as if they've seen all the world's pain and healing. The white owl perches on his shoulder, its feathers pearlescent, its eyes fixed on Natomis. "I am Osiris, god of resurrection and guardian of oblivion," he says, his voice deep and soothing like the river's flow, carrying the weight of truth and the power of healing. "You've come to this river to learn forgiveness, Natomis. Those who hold grudges remain prisoners of the past, but those who forgive soar on wings of freedom." He lifts his eyes to the sky as if summoning memories of lost ages, then gazes at Natomis with compassion and resolve. "Let me share my story, my journey through darkness and light, that it may be wings to lift you above your sorrows." The owl tilts its head, its golden eyes gleaming like lanterns, urging Osiris to begin. The river's murmur grows softer, and the sunset sky blazes with deeper hues, as if the cosmos listens to his words. Osiris's Tale. I am Osiris, king of order, guardian of resurrection, and wearer of souls in the underworld's shadows. I was born in the first creation, when none's waters held life's seeds. Son of earth and sky, Geb and Nut, brother to Isis, my love and queen, and to Set, the darkness that bore chaos. I was king of the earth, teaching humanity to sow grain, build shelters against storms, and live in harmony with the Nile's rhythms. My green robe was fertility's emblem, my scepter a promise of eternal life. But Set, my brother, envied my light, and wove a betrayal that tore my body into fragments, scattered across the earth like seeds of despair. Yet I did not perish, Natomis. Isis, with her wisdom and compassion, gathered my pieces, traveling rivers and deserts, breathing life into me once more. I became the god of resurrection, not because I conquered death, but because I learned to forgive, Set, myself, and the world that allowed betrayal. My story is not merely etched on the walls of Edfu or Philae. It is every soul's journey through loss to rise again. I taught humanity that resurrection is not an event, but a state, the state of forgiveness that frees the heart from the past's burdens. Osiris raises his hand as if summoning an unseen wind. The river glows faintly golden, the grass on the bank swaying as if echoing his words. My values are the wings of my soul, Natomis, and I ask you to carry them as you carry the black tablet. Forgiveness, not weakness, but strength that liberates. When Set betrayed me, I could have clung to hatred, becoming its prisoner. I chose forgiveness, not for Set, but for myself. Those who hold grudges remain chained. Those who forgive soar. You, Natomis, carry stones of guilt for your friend, your father, and your sister. Forgiveness will set you free. Resurrection, my light, the renewal of the soul. When Isis restored me, I became not a king of earth, but a god of the underworld, guiding souls to light. Every loss, Natomis, is a call to rise. Your pains, failures, mistakes are beginnings, not ends. From the ashes of sorrow, wings of wisdom grow. Healing, my beating heart. As guardian of oblivion, I know pain isn't erased, but healed. The river of oblivion is not for forgetting, but for freeing the heart from guilt. When you cast your stone, you felt lighter, didn't you? That is healing, transforming the past into light. Compassion, my shield. When you hesitated, your voice trembling with guilt, I didn't judge you. I smiled, seeing a soul seeking light. Compassion is not pity, but faith in every soul's chance to renew. Isis taught me this when she gathered my fragments, and I teach you now. Forgive yourself as you forgive others. Justice, my balance. As judge of the underworld, I weigh hearts against Ma'at's feather, the symbol of truth. But justice is not punishment, it's balance. Forgiveness is the heart's justice, restoring equilibrium to your soul. Osiris pauses, his eyes gazing at the river as if seeing forgotten stories in its flow. My knowledge lies not in books, but in the rhythms of life and death. I know the underworld's laws, where souls find rest or face their shadows. I know oblivion, not as erasure, but as liberation. The black tablet you hold is a mirror of the soul, Natomis. Its symbols, circles, the hexagonal eye, and the wings are keys to healing. Isis and I, with the Brotherhood of the Wise, crafted these symbols to guide seekers like you. The Brotherhood, born in Amun's temples, carried the tablet through the ages, and you are its heir, chosen to bear its light. From Isis I learned love conquers death. From Set I learned that darkness is part of existence, but it prevails only if we allow it. I believe every soul has an inner river, a river of oblivion, where they can cast stones of resentment. You, Natomis, have found yours. Osiris opens his hand, revealing a small black stone, smooth yet heavy, as if bearing the world's weight. This is the stone of resentment, he says, his voice flowing like water. Every guilt, pain, and regret you carry is embodied here. Cast it into the river, but only if you choose forgiveness for yourself and others. The owl whispers in Natomis's mind, forgiveness is not weakness, but strength. Those who forgive soar above sorrow. Name what weighs you down. Natomis takes the stone, his fingers trembling, feeling its weight in his soul. He closes his eyes, memories surging, his friend's hurt face, his father's shocked eyes, his sister's quiet plea. Why don't you care? I'm sorry, he whispers, voice breaking. Sorry for letting you down, my friend. Sorry for my harsh words, father. Sorry for not being there, my sister. He opens his eyes, tears glistening, and adds, And I forgive myself, because I'm learning to be better. He casts the stone into the river, a soft splash rippling the water, the stone sinking as golden ripples glow like rays of light.
A lightness fills Natomis' chest, as if invisible wings lift him. The river shimmers gold for a moment, the sunset sky blazing brighter, as if the cosmos celebrates his triumph. Osiris smiles, his eyes gleaming with pride. You freed yourself from the stone of resentment, Natomis. Those who unburden their heart find wings of wisdom. Carry this lesson, it is your shield against the past. Natomis touches the tablet, now glowing with a new symbol, shimmering silver wings, poised to soar. A warm golden vortex carries him back through time, returning him to the archive room. His body remains seated, but his heart beats with newfound lightness, as if the past's weights are melting away. The white owl gazes at him, its golden eyes radiant with eternal wisdom.
Forgiveness is your second key, it says in his mind, a melody like flowing water. You've soared above your sorrows, but the journey deepens. Those who forgive fly, but those who accept become whole. Prepare for the next trial. It will hold a mirror to your soul. With a flutter, the owl vanishes in a flash of light, leaving Natomis with the tablet and a sense of peace, though he knows the next challenge will test his ability to face himself fully.
The path is clear. Like Natomis, release your burdens. Name your regrets. Forgive yourself and others, and let your heart soar. Each step strengthens your inner light. Natomis' journey invites us to let go of our own resentments. Reflect on what weighs you down and share your thoughts. Join us for the next episode of Adam's Insights. #ForgivenessJourney